I have 2 hours to enjoy the haunt here at Kings Island. So, let's go. This late, they only have one entrance open for you to walk through. A couple things to know about Kings Island. Past 4 p.m. you do have to have an ID in order to get in, and they will check your ID in order to even get in to give your ticket. Then you give your ticket to these people right here. Once you give your ticket once, you cannot come back in. So once you leave, you are done. There's no re-entering after you've left one time here at Kings Island. So make sure that you have everything that you need for the haunt. Now during the day, I believe that's different, but at night during the haunt, that is not the case. You cannot leave. So we are on our way out now to the Kings Island haunt. Let's go. Now today, I have a couple of different goals that I'm hoping to complete. One of them is to grab something to eat. Another one is to go see some of the fright areas, go see a haunted house, and go see one roller coaster for the night. So we're gonna get a sampling of how everything works here. I hope you're ready, let's go. My first spot is probably the most mundane of everything, and it's to grab something to eat here at Grain and Grill. So let's try it and see if it's similar to what it was before. Yeah, I think this is all new from what I've had before here. I think a lot of the options are new actually, and it looks really delicious, and it smells very, very good too. It's Asian meatballs. Let's try them and see what they're like. First things first, let's try a little bit of this rice and see what it's like. Very flavorful, even just by itself. I could honestly make a meal out of that. But the meatballs also very simple, easy to eat. Good for a limited time here in the park. Since I don't have a long time tonight, it's a really good fast meal to eat. Do I taste some cinnamon in this? Like, it just tastes like a normal Asian meatball, and then all of a sudden there's a spice that hits the back of my throat. It really tastes like cinnamon, like it might be in the sauce. Wow, that's good. Surprisingly good. Don't get scared off by it, just try it. That's really good. Looks like there is a show happening right now also, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that's just something that we listen to. Oh, hello! Man. I wasn't expecting to see anyone here. Now at Cedar Point, they keep the back or the front areas kind of sacred, where you're safe. You're not safe here. Wow, the merch looks fantastic. We're not going to go in there right now, though. Let's just watch what they have. Man, they're really good at getting their fog going here. I'm loving the lighting effects. We've got Dr. Nightmare over here. I have seen that show advertised a lot. I thought maybe that was what was going on right now. Oh, some of these ghosts are a little bit nicer though. We are headed over to the left side of the park. You have to make the decision, do you go to the right or do you go to the left? Right now, because I have 2 hours to complete all of this, I'm running over to the left first. We're gonna go see what things are like over here. Actually, I've overstepped a little bit, and I think we're gonna go back into the German Fest area and see what all they're doing back there. From that point, then, maybe we can hit a ride on a great night ride, the Adventure Express, which is showing us a 5-minute wait right now. So we'll see if we can get a couple rides in while also kind of sampling what the haunt is like. At 10 o'clock, we have Nytewalkers. It's 9 o'clock right now. So we're gonna try to see what all we can get. They do have a monster show in here that happened about, I think the last one happened a half hour ago at this point. I think that happens at 8:30. We're gonna see what all they do back here, and if there's any kinds of haunts that we're going to walk through over here. A lot of this is gonna be the outdoor areas and what all you end up in. Now, I would often want to go back to the Bat, which also is at a 5-minute wait right now, but I'm not gonna be trying to hit the Bat tonight because it's too long of a walk, to be honest. There's just way too much you have to wait for. However, there might be a haunt back here that we might be able to hit. We'll have to kind of feel them out a little bit and see how long the line seems to be for it. So right now it doesn't look like there's a whole lot. Here is Cornered, which is what they did have last year. Oh, it looks a little bit different though. Okay, but it looks like a walkthrough zone. Okay, this is actually the Pumpkin Eater. Let's go see it. Yes. Oh my God, what's your channel? Not your normal guy. Oh my God. And number 4, coming through. The best choice. All right, let's see. So many videos, so little time. We got a content creator. Okay, that's kind of fun. It's just a short little walkthrough, but I guess that keeps it from being kind of a scary place to walk through. They also have the Rotten Gourd here. Okay, last year, yeah, they had a haunted house back here for Cornered. Let's see if we can get into that right now. Now, a lot of these haunted houses I may not be allowed to film in. And like I've said in all my Cedar Point stuff, if they tell me not to... Oh, I might need to... Where'd he go? Might be over here. If they tell me not to film, then I will not film. Because cool kids do the rules. There we go. Cornered entrance. Right over here. So I think it's the entrance for the water ride. Or maybe it's behind the Rotten Gourd where you enter. This is a long line, it looks like. But it looked pretty empty, so no wonder if they make it this hard to find the entrance. Conga Falls? No. Okay, I have no idea. It did say to the left, right? Did say that was where the entrance was? How did I miss it? Well, I have no idea. Cornered, entrance to the left, or Fright Lane to the right. There is no entrance. All right, well, that's cool. I don't have time to wait for an entrance that doesn't exist, so we're not gonna do that right now. We're just gonna keep on walking and see what else they have. I do like it that they have all these signs here. Hotel St. Michele, Alien Abyss, so it does show you where they are. Unfortunately, at this point, I don't quite trust them, so that's a problem. After having to retrace our steps just a little bit, we're now here at Adventure Port, and that is where Adventure Express exists. So we're gonna go hop on that right now. All of these rides are all brand new this year for Kings Island. Cargo Loco, Soul Spin. Go check them out if you want to during Halloween weekends. Who knows, maybe even during Winterfest. But when you see the statue head, turn right past that, and this is where Adventure Express is. Now, Cedar Point closes at 8 o'clock on Sundays, but Kings Island is open till 11. That's why I'm here this week. Adventure Express is such a fun night ride. And I didn't even realize how much fun it was. It really tosses and turns you around just constantly. It was so much fun. I never knew which way we were going, and I've ridden that ride a handful of times. maybe more than that, half a dozen times, maybe more than that even. But it's absolutely fun, especially at night, and especially with the new effects that they have on the ride itself. Definitely fun. Those are brand new for this year as a part of Port Adventura, I think. Adventureport, whatever it is. Definitely fun. Let's keep going. That's our coaster for the night. We've eaten, we've done our coaster. We still have all the fright zones for us to go check out. And I don't know, let's see if we can do it all. We still got one more haunted house too, so let's go. All right, now we are here at Coney Maul. I love this. The very front of it too, you've got a little spot to buy some alcohol if you want some. But yeah, definitely fun. I love it that they already have a lot of their lights up for Winterfest too. At least in this area, it looks like. I think it's really cool if they can kind of double purpose some things to make it a little bit easier for them to get in later on in the year. Aha! We've got someone here. We got a drunk clown on our hands. Let's see if we see any other characters as we're walking down here also. Ooh, there's one. Looks like they're all on the left side. We're gonna move through the fog. I'm a sucker for fog, guys. Always been a sucker for fog. Part of the fun of lighting is the amount of fog that you can add to it.
Welcome to Coney Maul.
I have no coordination at all, guys. Yeah, they do. They do. I thought they might have fog in them. Yeah, cool. Oh, my word. The bubbles just tried to take me out, guys. What?
Can I be part of the stream?
It's not a stream. It's just for YouTube. You guys want to say hi?
What's up, YouTube? Wait, what's your name?
All right. Alien Abyss and Alien X. I'm not quite sure what anything is. We're just going to find out. Let's go. Whew. I do love the fog, guys, but this fog is making my eyes itchy tonight. Either that or else it's something else in the air. So it's not a concert, it's just searchlights. Alien Abyss here. Now, I did stand in a huge line for Alien Abyss last year. This is also where you can enter Orion. I know you can't really tell through the fog. We're gonna go in and see how long this line is. Might be okay, I'm not sure. Okay, this is an absolute no, at least not right now. Let's go back. Our haunted house might be something that we do in the last few minutes of the park tonight. So it might be something that we end up hitting at like 10:30 after we go see the Nytewalkers show. I was trying to think of what it was called. Nytewalkers show. So we'll have to see. Now, I know Kings Island pretty well, but I don't know it nearly as well as Cedar Point. Cedar Point, I'm there all the time. That's definitely home park. But Kings Island is not. So the whole idea of being here, going through all the fright zones, trying to find my way on the very first day, it's definitely fun. Because this is one of those, like, it takes some time to figure it out. Hey, I think I found the perfect haunted house for us to check out. All right, I do remember this last year. It's like a haunted Kmart. It even is a Kmart. It does say Kmart. That's awesome. Those like don't even exist anymore. But I just revealed that I'm a child of the 90s by saying that. But this one gets pretty low lines and very fast moving lines. Now, once again, don't think I'll be able to film in here. I'll ask, like I always do, but I doubt that's a thing that they're gonna let me do. The trespassing, they're already inside. No water, run fast. Aim for their head. Now, for right now, because we are limited on the amount of time that we have, we are not going back to the Hotel St. Michele. However, you can go back here and it's actually really, really cool back here. You can walk you walk between the racers to go see the Hotel St. Michele, and it's in an old theater that they used to have back there. It's definitely cool, definitely fun to be able to see. So go check that one out. Now, maybe we'll hit it later on tonight, depends on how much time we have, but I want you to be aware of its existence. Now, the Kill Mart, that's what it's called. Kill Mart, not Kmart, which makes sense. It's amazing. Honestly, I would put that way above anything that Cedar Point has, and I know that it's not their best either here. So it's definitely fun. It's a fully immersive environment. It's really, really cool. Obviously, there are cool ones at Cedar Point also. Not knocking Cedar Point, but Cedar Point has the better shows, and Kings Island has the far better haunt experiences, like all the way around. It's definitely the best. Once again, now we're coming into kind of a Christmassy type thing, but it's pumpkin related. Okay, so we've got Pumpkin Eater, got some jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, I love how the majority of stuff right now for Winterfest is already going here. Like, this is all set up, it'll just have to be recolored. That is definitely cool. I'm assuming they can just change the colors of these lights. I would hope so. I hope they don't have to restring them or rebulb them or whatever, but there's no one back here trying to scare you. I would say this is more like the pumpkin patch at Cedar Point. Back to the Kill Mart, because I'm still not done talking about it. I have to say also, the costumes and just okay, so the theming is so much fun because it is like, you can see legitimately how it could be like an abandoned Kmart in an apocalypse. Like, everyone's turned into zombies and they've moved things around so they can use certain things, like they can use washers and dryers and stuff like that, but they're not really using them. They're just setting things on them. I enjoy that so much. I love how these immersive experiences like play with your imagination and what they actually would have done with them. That's definitely the coolest thing for me. Here's another haunted attraction. Looks like it has no wait, but we've hit our haunted attractions. Now we've still just got to see the rest of the areas that we need to go through. Now, we can see more as soon as we're done making our full trek all the way around the park. But until then, we gotta keep trekking. Now, I'm assuming that the Halloween stuff in the kids area isn't probably going to be particularly high. Like, there's not going to be a lot of stuff. So we're gonna have to see if I'm right about that or not. All right, so here we have kind of a similar experience also, it looks like, where you can walk through a haunted area kind of in the middle. And it seems like this is more set up for people who want to go get scared, which I kind of like. Or maybe it's not. Love the fog.
Put your phone down.
It's horrifying.
I love you. You go old back, man.
All right. Cool. So that was abandoned that we just went through. Love it. Now we do have, oh, it's raining quite a bit. Look at that. I thought those were bubbles. Doesn't feel like it's raining that much. Now, like I said, the kids area is probably not going to have a lot of stuff in it that's happening, but we are going to make the trek all the way around so we can see all of what might be available for us here at Kings Island. Okay, so interesting. They actually don't have any of this open. Like, you can't even walk through it. Not even that it's just closed, it's just you can't even walk through it. Now, I'm not sure if this stuff is open otherwise or not. I would assume during the days they are open. And I think the pumpkins over here would tell me that they are. Because if it's closed the entire time, then there would be no reason for them to decorate it. But that is very interesting for Sunday evenings. So, although I'm sure there are not kids coming late to Kings Island on Sunday nights. At least probably not many anyway. All right, we have 11 minutes for the 10 o'clock show, before the 10 o'clock show for Nytewalkers. So I think what we're gonna do is just go see if there's anything else that we can find here at Kings Island. Especially like any more scare actors or screamsters or whatever they're called here. And just kind of check that out. And then maybe we can go hit another ride or something, or another haunt at the end of Nytewalkers also. This has definitely been a productive evening so far. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about Kings Island's haunts. First of all, if you've been here, please let me know what you think of it and if you'll be back. And if you haven't been here yet, let me know if this is a place you plan to come and what you think of what you're seeing tonight. I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments. Actually, you know what, guys? This is the perfect time for us to go check out a little bit of the merch that they have here at Kings Island. So we're going to use this time for that. Oh, right here, they also have places where you can trick or treat during the days. Enter and exit on those. Obviously, they don't have that. Along with the kids' stuff, it all closes probably around 8, maybe 6. Some of these people are actually kind of like pretty-ish, especially up here at the front. Like they seem like something the kids would probably like. Line for Starbucks on this colder fall night. It's definitely popping right now. But we're headed down to the end main spot for merchandise. We're gonna go check that out right now because I saw a lot of really cool stuff. And we have about 7 minutes left before Nytewalkers starts. So we can use that time pretty wisely to be able to see whatever they have here at Kings Island. So that's one more thing added to the list. We get a merch review. Let's go. There's also a photo area there too. That's pretty cool. Wow, some of this merch is really cool. I'm loving the t-shirts. Ooh, Phantom Theater stuff. Oh my word. Why aren't they just bringing back Phantom Theater? Also got some candies. Oh, freeze-dried candies. Oh, those are fun. My students at school love freeze-dried candies. Some great Halloween-y Squishmallows. Honestly, though, from there, kind of looks like everything else is just business as usual. Not nearly as much Halloween merch or Halloween merch as I thought there might be. Still some really cool stuff. I love this Orion stuff. That's really cool. Love that. I think this is new. I don't think I remember seeing the Beast sweatshirt here. That's fun. I love how the fog is even leaking into here too. Heading back out one more time, just in time to hear someone talking. Oh, I guess laughing. All right, and now we have just a few minutes to head back to Nytewalkers. Let's go. here we are at Nytewalkers right now. Oh, are they closed? It's canceled somehow, huh? Okay, well, that just gives us more of a chance to go through some more haunted houses, huh? They canceled it because of the rain. But there's no rain. It's not raining right now at all. I know it was a little bit earlier, but it's not. Shouldn't be very hard. But I guess they're on wheels. So yeah. All right, fine. We get to go do more haunted houses. Let's go. Now, I think we have very few people here now, which means I have a feeling that the lines for most of the haunted attractions are going to be pretty low at this point. So we're going to go check them out, see what I think of them, and maybe ride a couple of coasters also while we're on our way back around the park for our second lap today. Part of the fun of Kings Island is I could never do this at Cedar Point. I could never make a lap in less than an hour while also doing a couple of things around the park. That's going to take me substantially longer at Cedar Point because it is so widely spread out in such an unusual way. Here, where you have a path going right through the middle, a couple paths going through the middle, and you have a spoken wheel design centered right around this big weenie right there, is the reason why it's a much easier thing for us to do here at Kings Island. Okay, right now we are headed back to Hotel St. Michele. That's going to be our next little haunt, and from there maybe we'll find a coaster. We'll kind of go back and forth, alternate coaster haunt, as we continue through the rest of the night. After all, the original conceit of this video has been completely dashed, but we can definitely still have some fun, and I plan to, so let's go. So like I said earlier in this video, I was planning on walking toward the back of the park if we had a little bit of time to get back here to Hotel St. Michele. So that's exactly what the plan is, and I'm excited about it. This one was really fun last year, partly because it utilizes an old show building that's definitely worthwhile to go check out. Now, last year I saw this line stretching all the way to the back, down this path right here. So I think this is already going to be a pretty short line, which is definitely good. I need that to be able to do a whole bunch of stuff tonight. I do love the recording that goes over everybody. It's definitely fun. I really wish this theater was still going. There was something in it throughout the year, even if they closed it down for Halloween still. It's just really cool when this was a thing. But right now during Halloween, it's the only time when you can check out this cool view in between racers. Alright, so it's actually kind of funny because they asked me up at the front if I had reservations, and then they said for how many? One. And then I walked directly into a boiler room. And it's like, I'm not going to go into a boiler room, but you go into the boiler room, you go into the kitchen, and then you go into a hallway in a series of different rooms then, where there are people stationed. It's definitely fun. I enjoyed it a lot. It's not particularly scary, but again, definitely fun. Scares are not always the top of my list. Again though, one of the most immersive environments. And I love how Kings Island is all about that immersion for Halloween or for their Halloween haunt. Backlot Stunt Coaster says a 30-minute wait on the app. I don't think this is a 30-minute wait. I don't think this is even close to a 30-minute wait. Let's go. No problem. Let's go. All right, that's two things done in a half hour. It is 10:22 right now. we've still got a little bit of time in this half hour. Let's head off to another haunt. All right, so we are headed in to one more here. I'm not sure whether this one's called. It does say Fright Lanes down here. I love seeing in here. Madame Fatale's Cavern of Terror. It is such a cool place inside. All these old Paramount decorations and stuff. It's so sad that this is all wasted. Alright, I think I have to put it down now. Let's go. Alright, that one was very fun, but not necessarily the best one. It was kind of mid, definitely, but still definitely fun overall. I mean, all of these are fun. It does seem to me like it's very possible that Sunday nights they have fewer people on the job, scaring people. So that may be part of the reason why Cedar Point closes so early also on these nights. But definitely still a fun thing to do. Let's go. So that was 3 things in a half hour. 10 minutes for each thing that I did. I swear here at Kings Island, especially at the end of the night, it is like every hour is 2 hours at Cedar Point. All right, and we have one more ride. This one is Mystic Timbers. All right, and we are headed off to Mystic Timbers. Almost no line at all. Perfect. So let's go. These Sunday nights may be the hack that you need to know about for Kings Island. Because I've been here for 2 hours and it feels like it's been 6 so far. That ride is truly something else. So much fun. I had a blast on that. Every single time I ride it, it is just such a fantastic, smooth experience. And it's really, really good. It's worthwhile. I do love it that it's not even that high, and yet it's incredibly zippy throughout the entire ride. It's just so good. And that's another 2 rides accomplished, and it is only 10:42. Park closes at 11 o'clock. We're on our way all the way to the other side of the park to go do hopefully 2 more attractions. We're gonna go do Alien X, and then we are going to go do Orion right after that, as long as we can get through this all fast enough. We have roughly, probably at this point, 16, 17 minutes, something like that. So we're gonna try to get across the park and see if we can get both done before the very end of the night. All right, we've got 13 minutes right now before the end of the night for us to get 2 more things accomplished. Alien X and the behemoth of this park, Orion. So let's see if we can get both of them done. Let's go. I'm hoping the line for Alien X is almost non-existent. To be completely honest, other than the one corn maze that I have no idea where the entrance is, I don't know that there are other mazes that I have missed tonight, which is pretty awesome. In 2 hours to get this much done, that's insane. Okay, I had them backwards. This is Alien Abyss. But I think you enter over here. Yeah, there we go. Give Kings Island the credit that they are due. Their haunts are top notch. So much fun. That's way different than what it was before. It's dark. The division of Alien Research Compound. And they're doing this like inside. They have a video where someone's talking to you about what's going to happen. It's actually a really well made, like Universal Studios-esque video that they have. It's so much fun. And then it gets interrupted, obviously, of course. And I won't spoil it for you, but it's very scary and very dark from that moment on. And definitely worthwhile to go check out. That thing was so much fun. Definitely go check out Alien Abyss. And now we have 6 minutes for our very last thing of the night, which is Orion. Let's go hit this behemoth, and that will be our 7th thing of this evening for us to have completed. Definitely fun. Let's go. And Orion is going to be almost a walk-on late at night tonight. Orion is a fantastic ride. Every time I ride it again, it always amazes me again. It's got some powerful airtime. And airtime isn't always what I want. I don't always want the same things, but so much fun. It is a blast. And I'm really glad that we ended on that tonight. So definitely fun, and let's keep walking, then we'll wrap up the end of this night.
And neither are my insiders. Now again, this is not my opinion. This is from real research.
Still got the bubble machine going down here. Again. Yeah. We got 6 attractions done this evening in the last hour. Before that, we got 2 attractions done, toured the entire park, and almost went to a show. So we did miss out on our goal for tonight. But in the entire 2 hours that we were here, we did a full meal and we did 8 attractions. We also had a merch tour of the time of the Halloween stuff that's out right now. As you can see, everything ends like right away. As soon as it's time, all the lights come back up and it's business as usual here at Kings Island. Except for the fog, which I'm not complaining about. I really like the fog. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here at Kings Island. Did we complete our challenge? No. But did we do more than what our challenge had to do? Probably, yeah. We almost did every single haunted house in 2 hours. And we did a whole bunch of rides also. 4 rides is nothing to look down on. Plus, we did 2 of the biggest rides here at Kings Island. So definitely fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here. And please press that subscribe button, press the like button, do all that kind of stuff. And comment down below what you think about Kings Island. Love to hear from you guys down there. Thank you guys so much, and let's go. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go!